Have you ever looked around your home and wondered how many expensive cleaning products, air fresheners, and special solutions you actually need? Walk through any store, and you will see shelves filled with bottles promising to remove stains, eliminate odors, polish surfaces, and solve everyday household problems. But there is one simple item that has been used in homes for generations, costs very little, and can be surprisingly useful in almost every room of your house. That item is vinegar. For centuries, vinegar has been a trusted household helper. Long before modern sprays and chemical cleaners filled our cabinets, people relied on vinegar for cleaning, freshening, preserving, and maintaining their homes. Today, many people are rediscovering this simple ingredient because it is affordable, versatile, and easy to keep on hand. But why should you keep vinegar in every room of your house? Because each room has its own little problems: unpleasant smells, dust, mineral buildup, stains, and everyday messes, and vinegar can help with many of them. From the kitchen to the bathroom, from the laundry room to the garden, a small bottle of vinegar can become one of the most useful tools in your home. So today, we are going to explore the many ways vinegar can help you around the house, the forgotten tricks that older generations used, and why this simple ingredient deserves a place in your cleaning routine. Let's start with the heart of the home, the kitchen. The kitchen, where vinegar truly shines. The kitchen is one of the busiest rooms in any house. It is where we cook meals, store food, wash dishes, and spend time with family. But it is also where grease, odors, and stains appear almost every day. One of the most common kitchen problems is unpleasant smells. Food odors from onions, garlic, fish, or cooking oils can linger for hours. Sometimes even after cleaning the counters and washing dishes, the smell remains. A simple bowl of vinegar placed in the kitchen can help neutralize strong odors instead of just covering them with artificial fragrances. Unlike air fresheners that often mask smells with perfume, vinegar works differently. Its natural acidity helps interact with odor-causing compounds, making the kitchen smell fresher. Another classic use for vinegar is cleaning kitchen surfaces. Many people use vinegar diluted with water as a simple household cleaner for surfaces like countertops, tables, and some appliances. It can help remove everyday dirt, fingerprints, and light buildup. However, it is important to remember that vinegar is not suitable for every surface. Natural stones such as marble or granite can be damaged by acidic cleaners, so those materials require special care. One of the most satisfying kitchen uses for vinegar is cleaning the microwave. If you have ever opened a microwave and noticed dried food splashes stuck to the inside walls, you know how difficult they can be to remove. Here is a simple old-fashioned trick. Place a bowl with water and a small amount of vinegar inside the microwave. Heat it until steam forms. The steam helps soften dried food particles, making it much easier to wipe away the mess. Instead of scrubbing aggressively, you can often clean the microwave with just a cloth. Afterward, vinegar can also help freshen cutting boards. Wooden cutting boards naturally absorb smells from foods like garlic, onions, and spices. A light cleaning with diluted vinegar can help remove unwanted odors and keep the board feeling fresh. The refrigerator is another place where vinegar can be useful. Refrigerators often collect strange smells from leftover food, vegetables, or containers that were forgotten in the back. A small container of vinegar placed inside the refrigerator can help reduce unpleasant odors. You can also use diluted vinegar to wipe shelves and drawers when cleaning. And there is another kitchen problem many people know very well: cloudy glasses and water spots. Hard water minerals can leave marks on glassware, faucets, and sinks. Because vinegar is acidic, it can help dissolve mineral deposits and make some surfaces look cleaner. That is why many older cleaning routines included vinegar as a regular kitchen essential. The bathroom, a natural helper against buildup. The bathroom is probably the second most important place to keep vinegar nearby. Humidity, soap residue, and mineral deposits create constant cleaning challenges. Over time, faucets lose their shine, shower doors become cloudy, and unpleasant smells can develop. Vinegar can be especially helpful against mineral buildup caused by hard water. Have you ever noticed white crust around your faucet or shower head? Those marks are often caused by minerals left behind when water evaporates. A vinegar solution can help loosen these deposits. One popular trick is soaking removable parts, such as a shower head, in vinegar for a period of time to help break down mineral buildup. The bathroom mirror is another place where vinegar can help. Many store-bought glass cleaners contain strong fragrances and chemicals. A diluted vinegar solution can be an alternative for removing fingerprints, watermarks, and everyday dirt from many glass surfaces. The bathroom sink is another area where vinegar can make a difference. Soap residue, toothpaste marks, and water spots can make a sink look dull. Regular cleaning with appropriate materials helps keep the area fresh. Vinegar can also help with bathroom odors. Bathrooms often develop smells because of moisture and limited airflow. A small bowl of vinegar placed in the room for a short time can help absorb unwanted odors. But remember one important rule: never mix vinegar with bleach. When combined, these substances can create dangerous fumes. Household cleaners should always be used carefully, and different cleaning products should not be mixed unless you know they are safe together. The simplicity of vinegar is exactly what makes it so valuable. You do not need dozens of different products for every small problem. Sometimes one basic ingredient can handle many everyday tasks. The living room, keeping things fresh. The living room is where families relax, guests gather, and many hours are spent. Because of that, it collects dust, odors, and signs of daily life. One surprising use for vinegar is refreshing the air. Furniture, carpets, curtains, and pillows can slowly absorb smells from cooking, pets, smoke, and everyday activities. Instead of using strong artificial fragrances, some people prefer natural methods to freshen the room. A small bowl of vinegar placed discreetly in the room can help reduce certain odors. Vinegar can also be useful when cleaning some washable household items. Curtains, blankets, and fabric surfaces often hold on to smells. Proper cleaning methods depend on the material, but vinegar is sometimes used during laundry to help freshen fabrics. Another area where vinegar can help is dusting. Dust builds up quickly on shelves, tables, and decorative items. A diluted vinegar solution can help clean certain surfaces while removing fingerprints and light dirt. However, as with any cleaner, it is important to test it on a small hidden area first. Different materials react differently, and some finishes may not tolerate acidic solutions. One of the reasons vinegar has remained popular for generations is not because it solves every problem, but because it is practical. It is affordable. It is easy to find. And it can replace many unnecessary specialty products in everyday situations. The bedroom is a place where we rest, recharge, and spend many hours every day. Because of that, keeping this space clean and fresh can make a big difference in how comfortable it feels. Over time, bedrooms can collect different odors. Mattresses, pillows, blankets, curtains, and carpets can absorb smells from sweat, humidity, pets, or simply everyday living. While vinegar is not a replacement for proper washing and cleaning, it can be a useful helper when you want to refresh certain areas. One common household trick is using a lightly diluted vinegar solution to wipe appropriate surfaces, such as some furniture pieces or washable areas. The goal is not to leave behind a strong vinegar smell, but to help remove unwanted odors. Many people are surprised to learn that vinegar's smell does not usually remain after it dries. Instead, it can help neutralize certain smells that make a room feel less fresh. Another interesting use is cleaning some household items that collect dust. Bedside tables, shelves, lamps, and decorative objects often gather a thin layer of dust that can make a room feel less clean. A simple vinegar solution can help remove everyday dirt. from suitable surfaces. But the bedroom is also where many people use mirrors. From wardrobes with mirrored doors to dressing mirrors, these surfaces constantly collect fingerprints and marks. Vinegar diluted properly can help clean many glass surfaces and leave them looking clearer. There is also an old household habit that many people still follow today: keeping simple ingredients nearby instead of filling every cabinet with specialized products. Vinegar represents that approach. It reminds us that maintaining a home does not always require complicated solutions. Sometimes the most useful items are the ones that have been trusted for generations. The laundry room, a forgotten vinegar secret. The laundry room might be one of the most practical places to keep vinegar. For many years, people have used vinegar as part of their laundry routine. It became popular because it is inexpensive and has several useful properties. One traditional use is adding a small amount of vinegar during the washing process to help freshen fabrics. Some people use it as an alternative to heavily scented products because they prefer a cleaner, simpler approach. Vinegar can also help with certain laundry problems. Have you ever taken clothes out of the washing machine and noticed they do not smell as fresh as expected? Sometimes moisture, detergent buildup, or leaving clothes inside the machine too long can contribute to unpleasant odors. Using proper washing habits is the first step, but vinegar is often used as an additional helper for refreshing laundry. Another area where vinegar can be useful is dealing with mineral buildup. If you live in an area with hard water, minerals can accumulate over time inside appliances. Vinegar is commonly used for removing mineral deposits from some household items because of its acidic nature. For example, some people use vinegar to clean parts of washing machines, irons, or other appliances where mineral buildup may occur. However, always check the manufacturer's instructions before using vinegar inside appliances. Some materials and finishes may not be suitable. Vinegar can also help remove certain smells from towels. Towels sometimes develop a musty smell because they stay damp for too long. Washing them properly, allowing them to dry completely, and maintaining the washing machine are the most important steps. Many households use vinegar as part of this cleaning routine because it is simple and accessible. The home office, a cleaner workspace. Today, many homes have a workspace where people study, work, or manage daily tasks. A desk area may seem clean, but it can collect fingerprints, dust, coffee stains, and everyday clutter. Vinegar can become a useful tool for maintaining a cleaner workspace. A diluted solution can help wipe suitable surfaces like some desks, shelves, and office furniture. Computer screens and electronics require special attention, though. Vinegar should not be used directly on many electronic screens because it may damage protective coatings. Instead, follow the cleaning instructions provided by the manufacturer. But for other areas around the office, such as wooden surfaces with appropriate finishes, tables, and storage areas, vinegar may help remove dirt and keep things looking fresh. Another benefit of keeping vinegar nearby is convenience. When a small spill happens, you do not need to search through several cabinets looking for a special cleaner. A simple household solution is already available. The entryway, the first impression of your home. The entrance of your house is the first area people see when they arrive. It is also the place where outdoor dirt, dust, and smells often enter. Shoes bring in dirt from outside. Rain, mud, and everyday traffic can quickly make this area look messy. Vinegar can help clean certain entryway surfaces when used correctly. For example, it may help remove light dirt and marks from some washable surfaces. It can also help with unpleasant smells caused by shoes. Shoes naturally collect moisture and bacteria over time, which can create strong odors. Keeping the area clean, allowing shoes to dry properly, and improving ventilation are important steps. Some people use vinegar-based methods to help freshen shoe storage areas. Again, the goal is not to cover smells with perfume, but to reduce the causes behind them. The garage, more than just a storage space. Many people think of vinegar only as something for the kitchen, but it can also have a place in the garage. Garages often contain tools, outdoor equipment, and items that are exposed to dust, dirt, and changing temperatures. Vinegar can help with certain cleaning tasks around the garage. For example, it may help remove mineral deposits, clean some tools, or refresh surfaces that can handle mild acidic cleaners. It can also help remove certain unpleasant smells that develop in closed spaces. A garage often has limited airflow, especially during colder months, which allows odors to build up. A simple cleaning routine combined with good ventilation can make a huge difference. And this is where vinegar shows its biggest advantage. It is not a single-purpose product. It is a flexible household helper that can support many different cleaning routines throughout your home. The garden, a traditional outdoor use. Many gardeners also keep vinegar nearby, although it is important to understand how to use it carefully. Vinegar has been used in outdoor cleaning tasks, especially for removing certain mineral deposits, cleaning some gardening tools, and helping maintain outdoor areas. For example, gardening tools can develop dirt and residue after repeated use. Cleaning them properly helps extend their life. Some people also use vinegar solutions for cleaning outdoor furniture, pots, and other items, depending on the material. However, vinegar should not be treated as a universal garden solution. Strong vinegar applications can harm plants, soil organisms, and surfaces that are sensitive to acidity. A careful gardener knows that natural does not always mean harmless in every situation. The best results come from understanding where vinegar works and where another method is better. Sometimes the most useful household tricks are the ones people forget about. Vinegar is not only for obvious cleaning jobs. There are many small areas around the house where it can become a helpful solution. Think about your trash cans. Even when garbage is removed regularly, bins can develop unpleasant odors. Food scraps, moisture, and bacteria can create smells that are difficult to ignore. Cleaning the trash can properly and allowing it to dry completely is essential. Some people use vinegar as part of that cleaning process because it can help freshen certain washable surfaces. Another forgotten place is the windows. Windows collect fingerprints, dust, rain marks, and environmental buildup. For many households, vinegar has long been part of window cleaning routines. A properly diluted solution can help remove dirt and leave glass looking clearer. The same idea applies to some outdoor glass surfaces, such as patio doors. However, the type of glass, surrounding materials, and existing coatings should always be considered before cleaning. Vinegar is powerful because of its simplicity, but using it correctly is what makes it effective. Why older generations trusted vinegar? Before every cleaning problem had a separate bottle, people depended on simple household ingredients. Grandparents often had a small collection of items they used again and again: baking soda, soap, salt, and vinegar. These ingredients were inexpensive, easy to store, and useful for many everyday situations. Vinegar became especially popular because it had many roles. It could be used in cooking, food preservation, cleaning, and household maintenance. Families learned practical knowledge through experience. They knew that keeping a few reliable ingredients at home could save money and reduce unnecessary purchases. Today, many people are returning to those traditional habits. Not because modern products are always bad, but because simple solutions can still be valuable. A home does not always need dozens of specialized cleaners. Sometimes it needs a few dependable basics. Important things you should know before using vinegar. Although vinegar is extremely useful, it is not a magic solution for everything. Using it safely is important. First, never mix vinegar with bleach. This combination can create dangerous fumes and should always be avoided. Second, be careful with delicate surfaces. Because vinegar is acidic, it can damage some materials, including certain natural stones, finishes, and coatings. Avoid using vinegar on surfaces like marble, some granite, certain wood finishes, and other sensitive materials unless you know it is safe. Third, remember that vinegar is not a disinfectant for every situation. For everyday cleaning and freshening, it can be useful. But when dealing with serious contamination or situations requiring specific disinfecting standards, use products designed and approved for that purpose. Knowing the limits of vinegar is just as important as knowing its benefits. How to create your own vinegar cleaning routine. One of the easiest ways to make vinegar useful is to create a simple routine. Instead of keeping one forgotten bottle under the kitchen sink, think about where it could actually help. In the kitchen, it can help with odors, certain surfaces, and cleaning tasks. In the bathroom, it can help with mineral buildup and freshening. In the laundry room, it can support fabric care routines. In the living room and bedroom, it can help with certain cleaning and odor problems. In the garage and garden, it can assist with appropriate maintenance tasks. The goal is not to use vinegar everywhere. The goal is to understand where it works best. A small amount used correctly can go a long way. The reason vinegar still matters today. In a world filled with new products, advanced formulas, and expensive solutions, vinegar remains popular for one simple reason. It works for many everyday problems. It is affordable. It is easy to find. It has been trusted for generations. And it reminds us that effective household care does not always need to be complicated. A clean and comfortable home is usually created through small habits repeated consistently. Wiping surfaces regularly. Removing odors before they become stronger. Maintaining appliances. Keeping spaces dry and organized. Vinegar can be a useful part of those habits. The next time you walk through your home, imagine having a simple bottle of vinegar nearby. Not because it can solve every problem. Not because it replaces every cleaning product. But because it is one of those rare household items that can quietly help in many different ways. From the kitchen counter to the bathroom sink, from laundry day to outdoor maintenance. Vinegar has earned its place in homes around the world. Sometimes the best solutions are not the newest ones. Sometimes they are the simple ideas that have been passed down for generations. So before filling your cabinets with countless bottles and sprays, remember the humble bottle of vinegar. It may become one of the most useful helpers you keep in your house.